Hey, what is up, guys? And in this live, guys, I am going to show you how, as a beginner, you will be able to earn passive income without you having to do the work. I'm going to show you all the backend. I'm going to show you all the examples. This is my promise for you guys, how you can start a passive income business as a beginner without doing any of the work. And I'm going to show you the system and the backend that actually made me $37,000 last month. Okay, so let's get started very quickly. I'm going to share my screen. And today I'm going to show you the back end of this stuff. People have been asking me, okay, what does it look like? Can you show me some examples? And this is what I'm going to do today. So let me bring up my screen. There we go. So let's go full screen here. And the good news is, guys, since yesterday, if you guys were here yesterday, you can see that the number of clicks just since yesterday, it was at 8,000 yesterday. We had another like 130 something clicks or something like that in just the last 24 hours. Okay. And you can see all the numbers are up. Okay. So you might be like, okay, I am a beginner. Is this system for me? Yes, this for me. If I were to get started today, this is what I will do. Simply because, let me come back here. Simply because you do not have to create the actual content. You don't have to come up with the idea of the content, because the Oracle is going to tell you exactly what you need to post. And the Oracle knows because it's statistical data that people actually gave the Oracle. So you will basically be able to talk about something they want to know. Then you won't have to create the actual content, the visuals. You won't have to create the articles, and you won't even have to create the product. Okay, you will have a whole system that does the whole thing for you. So maybe the best thing is if I just show you how that works. So here are a few examples of things that you will be able to create, because people have asked me, okay, what is it that I can create? Let me give you some examples. So this here, let me bring that back here. This is examples of things that your robot is going to create for you. This is for my artificial intelligence business. So this example number one, example number two. This is another example that, honestly, I'm not a designer. I wouldn't have been able to do this. This is for like time management stuff. This is for AI chatbots, to sell chatbots to people, like on an affiliate basis. And all this, guys, is done automatically. I do not have to touch any of this. This is for a management product. And now I'm going to show you kind of like, so from this, what do you do with this picture? Where does it go? How do I actually make the money? Because that is probably the question that you have right now. It's like, okay, I have this machine. The machine knows stuff, but how does it make me money? Okay. Now, glad you asked. Let me show you. So let's go back to my full screen here. And so let me explain how that works. So I'm going to take the example of this post that I just did here, right? So now this post this is what's going to be posted on the social network, which is, in this case, is Pinterest. Okay. Now what happens? You can see there's something that says visit site, right? And so if we go here, it actually goes to an article. All right. You can see it's the same image. This image there is sending people over to this article. Okay. And now the good news is I did not have to write this article. This is done automatically by my system. So basically, the system will create, based on the topic that the Oracle has identified, that it knows that people are interested in, it will go out and it will create this article there. Okay. And what it does is every so and so paragraphs, and you'll be able to I'll say set it up. You can add a call to action. Okay. And so, for example, if someone clicks here, they will go to my school community. Okay. Because you might be like, okay, how do I monetize this stuff? All right. So look at this article. Do you please tell me, how long do you reckon it will take you to write an article like this? Okay, I am scrolling and scrolling and scrolling again and stuff. How long will it take you to write something like this? Like probably a lifetime. And this is not BS that's being written there. It's good information that's being given. Okay. So, so basically, and then you can see here there are banners, right? And these banners are directing people to the products that I want, all right? And all this is done automatically. So just for you guys to understand, let me come back up here. So just for you guys to understand, here's how the simplest possible funnel in the world, the most effective one, because people like to make things complicated. The most effective funnel is what? Is, and listen to this, regardless if you take this product or no, okay? You have a product. You start with your product, okay? Let's say you have this weight loss product here. Then you will create a long piece of content that will promote that product, okay? And once you have the long piece of content, then you create a social media post. So the social media post sends people to the long piece of content. The long piece of content sends the people to the product. And they're all designed to work together seamlessly. So when people read this article here, right, there is always, so basically I'm stating what is the product, the problem that they have, what are the possible pitfalls, what the best solution would be. And guess what? At the end of the day, the best possible solution to this problem is my product, okay? And this is how I basically send them over to my product. And if, so here I control all the banners that are on this website, then I can basically, because I know what these people want, I can basically show them, and this is generated by AI, by the way. You guys probably understood this, and people click, they go to my product. This is how I make money, okay? So hopefully that clears a little bit of like, okay, how does this whole thing work? How do I make money? Now, the beauty of this stuff is back in the days, guys, and I've been doing this for a long time. Back in the days, I had to scratch my head. This was the process. Scratch my head. Oh my God, what am I going to write about? I had to go maybe check Google Trends. I had to go check websites like, Ask the Public or something. But this is, things like this. Then I had to create the product myself. Then I had to write this long piece of content or pay someone to do it for me. And it was taking like a turnaround of a week and back and forth and stuff. And then I had to find a graphic designer to go out and create the graphics. And then the whole thing could be posted. This, what I describe here, if you had done this like 5 years ago, it would have taken, like you plan an article and maybe at the end of the week it's done. Here, it's done in seconds without you having to do any of it, okay? Any of it. Now, let me go back here. You might be wondering like, yeah, well, you have your product, it's easy, blah, 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 I don't have a product. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have a product. You find an affiliate product. So, so for example, we're gonna go to Google and we're basically gonna type, let's say artificial intelligence affiliate program, okay? So you find, so here there's a list of the best ones. So imagine I was doing this, right? So here they give you a bunch of them, get response, zebra cat, blah, blah, blah. So let's see, is there one that I think, we're just gonna take one random, okay? Let's imagine get response. I will click here. It will say there's an affiliate program on get response. Then I will go to where is it? Okay, he wants to send me there with his link. Oh no, it's on get response. So there is an affiliate program. So it's recurring. They pay you up to 40% or up to 60% if you're very good. So if we go, usually at the bottom of any website, you can see there's affiliate program. You click here. You sign up as an affiliate. It's free. You can make up to 60% of whatever the person pays every month, guys. You click on sign up. And then it's a free sign up. They will ask you for your first name, last name, and your email. And then you have a special link. And guess what? In your article, instead of directing it to my product here in this case, I will just put the affiliate link that sends them to get response. And I will basically just say, hey, guys, in order for you guys to make more money from your list, you need to have an automated email sequence. I've tried all of them. And guess what? The best one is get response. Click here to go check out get response. They go, they buy, and they pay every month, and I get paid every month up to 60% of what they paid. Do you see how that works? It's completely ridiculous. Now, let me show you some other examples here. So to make it a little bit more concrete for you guys. This is another example. Just posted this one before the call, just to show you. This is the Eisenhower matrix. So this is a test that I just made here. So if you go here, then you can see Eisenhower matrix. There's a long article about the Eisenhower matrix. And then guess what? There's a call to action that will send people over to my stuff. I want them to understand the importance of the Eisenhower matrix in their success and overcoming procrastination and stuff. And then guess what? Well, you should check out this community where I will teach you how to apply this and to make money online. And then boom, here's another example. So this one here is how to optimize your ads. Okay, and same thing. You can see, guys, it's the same protocol. And how long would it take me to go out and write this stuff, right? So again, the turnaround for these sort of things back in the days was like a week, okay? And you had to deal with people on like Upwork and stuff. Today, you do not have to do any of this stuff. So this one is for like Facebook ads as well, like tips for Facebook ads. And again, you can see it's the same process, okay? So that is, in a nutshell, how you can start making money passively, okay? So when people say passive income, so now please understand something with passive income. Passive income means there's some work that has to be done at some point. Here, the work has been done once, and now the work is responsible for what you're going to see here on the screen. These 8,000 clicks here, this is the work. You do it once with my system. You just do it once. And then every single month, you're going to get like tons and tons of clicks. Okay? So let me remind you the process. It's very, very simple. And again, guys, this is the process that you need to use for everything. You start with your product. What is the product that you want to sell? Okay. From this product, you will create a long piece of content that basically explains, okay, this is the problem that you have. This is what you've tried. This is what didn't work. And this is what it looks like once you have the solution. And guess what? The solution is my product. Okay. You have this long piece of content. And from this long piece of content, you create the social media post. Okay. Because most people and I used to do that. Before I used to do this, I had 0 results. I was like, why isn't that working? It's because I started from the end. The social media post has to be done last. The social media post, it has to be designed to send people to the long piece of content, and the long piece of content is designed to send people over to the product. You understand? And so once I understood this and I tried this manually, I was like, oh my God, this is making a lot of money. Why don't I automate the process? And this is what you can see now here is now this process is completely automated. So I basically start with my product. So in this case, I have my own product, right? But I could have started with this affiliate program that we just found in like 2 minutes. So I could start with Get Response, okay? Then I would have my robot write a long article that explains the benefit of getting Get Response, what you can expect, how it's going to make your life easier and stuff. And then from there, it is going to create a pin. Let's say, imagine this one here, that will basically send people over to this article, okay? And it just flows. It flows. It makes sense. If people like the post here, they're probably going to like the article that's attached. And if they like the article, they're probably going to want to check out the product. And they're pre-warned. It's not like cold traffic and stuff. These people, when they get there, so now, does everybody click on these links and stuff? No, I'm not going to say that you get 100 people and then 100 people are going to click. No. It's not like this. I'll say in the stats, I can see about 12 to 15% of the people are clicking on the link, right? But because I'm you can see how many people are going on those things every single day. It works, okay? And so this is what the system is going to do for you guys, right? let me come back here. This is what the system is going to do for you. And this is why I'm saying, as a beginner, right? If I were to get started today, guys, this is what I will do. Because if you're a beginner, listen to this. You have to learn about copywriting. You have to learn about design. You have to learn about, how to manage a WordPress site or to go post somewhere. You have to learn community management and have time to go out and post this stuff, right? And you have to learn, on top of that, you have to kind of like learn business strategy to know how that works, test a million different funnels and stuff. No, here you do not have to do any of that stuff. It's already done for you. This is a timeless funnel that just works. All the bloggers, I don't know if you guys know how much money bloggers can make. It's stupid. The reason why I looked into this is because I was following a bunch of bloggers, and these guys, they were making like 150 grand a month. And I'm like, how do you make 150 grand with a blog? I don't understand. And my funnels were so complicated, man. You had to click on this stuff and it brings you there. You have to go and fill a quiz. And then from the quiz, there's a spinning wheel and stuff. And then afterwards, no. And then once I understood how it works, you start with your product. From the product, you create a long piece of content who will naturally send people over to your product. And from the piece of content, you create the social media post. That's it. It's the most efficient. And it worked 10 years ago. It works today. It will always work. Okay? And this is how I designed the tool. What you're going to get today, if you want to get it, and let me actually give you I will give you the link. So there's a link. Go get it now. Because again, the price goes up right after this live, the price goes up by $50 again. So if you, like yesterday morning at like 7 a.m., if you wait like at the end of this live, so what time is it now? It is 9:20 here. So at 10 Bali time, so in 40 minutes, the price goes up another $50. Okay, so probably before you were like, oh, okay, I do not understand what the system does. Now that you understand, please know this is timeless. You have this. This is going to work until the end of times. Okay. Now, regarding the first step, the kind of like the Oracle, because I have a lot of questions on the Oracle. Well, on the Oracle and on Pinterest. Why Pinterest? Well, how does the Oracle work? Okay. So let me bring back this stuff here. So the Oracle. So the reason why you see these numbers here, okay? So this is more than 8,000 clicks, guys, completely free, using what I just showed you. It's completely free. For me to have these clicks, I would have paid something like $16,000, like just in 1 month, okay? So the reason why you're seeing this is because of the Oracle, because the Oracle will know what people are interested in, what they actually said they're interested in. Okay, and you can see, I mean, the audience is going up. I don't pay too much attention to this number here, like the impressions. Impressions, they don't bring money to the bank. Okay, engagement. It's nice to have impressions and engagement and stuff. Sorry, I hope you can hear the insects outside. I don't know. It doesn't bring money to the bank. The only metric that matters to me is this metric there. So if we basically change this one here. Right, you can see here the numbers of like clicks every single day. This is what matters to me. Outbound clicks. This is the number of people who went to the pages that I've just showed you. Okay. Now, how does it work? The very first step, and the first step is crucial. Right? It is crucial. It's and this is what the one thing is the big difference that it made for me is. Back in the days, I was writing stuff based on what I liked or what I thought people liked or something completely random, right? You wake up, you're like, oh my God, I need to make a post today. What am I going to write about? You know, that white page thingy, okay? I do not have this problem anymore because now I have my Oracle. So the Oracle, basically, it knows exactly what people want, okay? And it's not guesswork, okay? It's not like probabilities and stuff. It's what people actually asked. They said, I want this. Okay, the Oracle knows, and it will give you every day or like many times a day. So mine is configured. It will give me information like 5 times a day. Okay, and it will then pass that information over to the bot who's responsible for doing this work. So who's responsible to create this article? And once the article is created, it will then create the social media piece, and then it will go out and post it for you on your social media. Okay? So it all starts with the oracle, and the oracle knows exactly what people want. Okay? The difference that it made is spectacular. Okay? Because I was too lazy to go do well, sometimes I will go out and do it like manually and stuff, and it was painful, man, but it was rewarding because at the end of the day, it was making sales, right? But I was like, dude, this process is too painful for me. I don't want to do it. I need to create a robot that does it. Okay? So that's the first thing. Now, second thing is, why Pinterest? Right? Because people are asking me, oh, why use Pinterest? Like, I don't know anybody who uses Pinterest. Everybody uses, Instagram or TikTok or something. And let me tell you something. Well, it is a godsend that people do not use. Like, everybody's crammed trying to fight, like a crab, basket crab or something. I don't know what it's called. Everybody is fighting in the same location because they do not understand. Like, they do not understand the power of Pinterest. Let me tell you something about Pinterest, guys. And for that, I will just bring back these stats here. Let me bring back the stats. These numbers that you see here, I never would have been able to get these numbers on Instagram or on LinkedIn and stuff. Like 8,000 people clicking on your links on LinkedIn, you will never do it, ever. Why? Because the platform is designed to keep people inside the platform. If you put links, they will basically bury your posts so that people don't see it, okay? Here in Pinterest, the platform is designed to get you to put links. It's designed for it. You can put as many, I honestly see. So you see this process that I showed you here? This, I do it something like 40 times a day. Okay? This is done 40 times a day on automation. All right? Now, go out and try to make 40 LinkedIn posts. You're going to get banned. They're going to ban you. And especially if all of them have a link, they're going to ban you. So Pinterest, the thing is, this is the best platform to go out and put your links for people to go to your stuff. It's designed for it. All right? And the other advantage of Pinterest is that on Pinterest, you are not, like, for example, on LinkedIn. So let me bring up my LinkedIn or my Instagram or something. So on your LinkedIn, for example, I'm a business consultant. Okay. Now, are you going to make a post about a massage salon? Oh, I also paint nails. No, you're not. You have to create another LinkedIn, completely different one, right? You need two LinkedIns because you have that persona that, oh man, you're like, pigeonholed in something. On Pinterest, my friends, one account can have a gazillion million businesses because all you have to do is you create a new board. So on Pinterest, like, imagine on your computer, you have folders. You just create a new folder and you call it nail salon. And then you post in there. And whoever is interested in nail salon, they will go there. It's that simple. So this is why I have a lot of my income streams, and because I have multiple income streams. In case you guys don't know, a lot of it comes from the fact that with one account, I can basically promote like 20 different things. Okay, on automation. Now you might be like, man, are you not deluding yourself? No, it's not me. I don't need to know anything about nails. I don't know the first thing about nails. I don't know the first thing about women clothing. I make a ton of money in there because guess what? The Oracle knows what people want. And then the other robot knows how to create the content, knows how to create the blogs. And then the third robot is posting it for me. I do not need to know. And at the end of the day, what product do I sell? Do I need to know anything about it? No, I find an affiliate program. Remember, we just went to like get response. So let's do the exercise here. I'm going to show you. So let me bring this back up. So I'll say, I don't know, like nail polish, maybe nail polish affiliate program. Okay. So there you go. 17 best nail affiliate programs. What is this one? Impress. Yeah, imagine this one here. Okay. I say, oh, that looks very nice. These people look very professional. I click here, apply today. It's free. I sign up. So sorry, my internet can be a little bit slow here sometimes. I sign up here, and then they give me my link, and there you go. My nail salon business is officially up, my friends. And then I tell my Oracle, okay, these people who like nails, what do they want to know? Oracle say, write about this, send it to the content creator. Content creator creates everything, and then we, at the end of the day, in the article. So let's go back to an article here. I'm going to show you. We go back to one of these articles. Then here, it's basically just going to send people over to this nail product that we just found. And then you can change the banners here if you want to put like nail stuff, but that's it. You know what I mean? So right now, probably you guys are, some of you guys are beginners, right? And right now, I'm pretty sure that you're like, oh my God, the amount of stuff that I need to know. I need to know how to write. I need to know how to set up emails. I need to know how to get people on the phone. I need to know how to close them. I need to send them a proposal. I need to be able to collect the cash. And then I need to be able to deliver. I need staff. I need blah, blah, blah. These, when you're starting right now, these are the things you're going through right now. There is no need for this stuff. This is like, again, if I were to get started, this is what I will do. I do not need to know anything. Okay? I don't need the writing, and I don't need to even create the damn product. I just showed you 1 minute, I found the product. Right? And you have a platform where you can, every single day, you have an idea. You're like, oh my God, yeah. Let me try and do like piano, right? Because dude, like pianos, they're very expensive. And there are probably affiliate programs about pianos. Guess what? Let's have a look. Right? So if we go back here, this time we're going to look for affiliate programs about pianos. Wait. So pianos, affiliate programs. Boom. Okay. So we have Guitar Center. We have Piano for All. So let's see. 60% commission on the sale. Okay. So what do these guys sell? Do they sell the actual piano, or do they sell the music notes and stuff? So pricing and order. Let's have a look. Okay. One-time payment. So this is something for people who want to learn piano. Okay. So that will be a good one. But what I want is people who actually buy the actual piano, right? So this one is 6% commission. So that tells me that this will be, I guess, the actual piano. Yes. Okay. So shop pianos. So if we go here, look at this, $31,000. $31,000. You make 6%. You know what I mean? This one is 192. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to sign up to this one. This is cool, man. This is very cool. Oh, my madre de Dios. Okay, so you can see like live. I just found something. So now, do these guys they do have an affiliate program somewhere? Let me see if they have an affiliate program. So usually you can find the affiliate program here at the bottom. Doesn't look like they have one, but this is very, so guys, you can see how, so today I can create this business. Okay. And probably you guys don't think about, oh man, what are these like really expensive items? A piano, guys, look at this. I'm not making this up. This one is like close to 200 grand. If someone goes in here, right? And let's say they buy a piano, like what's the cheapest one? This one is like 10 grand. This one 10. So this one is like 1,500. Okay. You'll make 6% of this, which is, what is that? 1,500. I'll say it's like 150, like $140 or something. If someone buys this one, $140 just because you made like a pin. Okay. If someone buys the Big Daddy here, oh madre de Dios, this is a lot of money, man. 6%. Let's say this is 200 grand. That's a lot of. This is a lot of money. 6% is going to be 10% is going to be like 20,000. Like 10,000, 12,000. My math is so bad. Jesus, 12,000. How did I have to calculate this like that? Well, $12,000. Okay, if someone buys this Big Daddy here, All right. And you can see, dude, like I basically, because people are asking me, oh, well, how do you make money online? How does it work and stuff? Does it have to be complicated? It's not. It is really not. Now, back in the days, the problem was what is so these pianos here that you saw back in the days, the problem was that you needed to know how to play the piano. I don't know how to play the piano. I don't know the notes, but do I care? No. My robot knows, right? It knows what to write. And then now I can have basically a whole business selling these pianos. And and guys, I'm actually going to start working on this one here. This is ridiculous. So so let me bring this back up here. I just found something. So I do already have affiliate programs for like pianos and stuff, but I didn't know this one. 200 grand for a piano. This is ridiculous. Okay, anyway, I got sidetracked here. But okay, guys, for me, it's important that you guys see live kind of like how I think and how these things come to be, because it's very easy to just tell you, oh, this is the final result. But this is how it's done. See, we are together. I told you, hey, this is what you need to do. Just if you don't have a product, find someone who has a product and who gives you a commission. And yeah, I mean, I came here because this one actually said that they do have an affiliate program. If I go back to Google, West Music Piano, earn commission for referrals. Yeah. So I'm going to contact these folks. I am going to, oh, sorry, you cannot see my screen. Yeah. So I went back to the stuff, and these guys, they do have an affiliate program. Yeah, earn commission. There you go. So this is the thing. I'm going to sign up, man. I am going to sign up. So this can equal to $25,000. Imagine. Oh, because maybe I don't know if it's big enough for you guys to see. You can have a commission of $25,000. I don't know if you guys realize. 25 grand. I'm going to sign up to this stuff like right now, my friends. Okay? So I'm not saying, here's the thing. I'm not saying, oh, this is the only way to make money online and blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying this. You can make money with like an agency. Okay? You can make money with drop shipping. You can make money with consulting and stuff. But the amount of stuff that you need to learn as a beginner to get these things to work is ridiculous. Like right now, there's this big push for agencies. Oh, you need to start an agency. Dude, like for an agency, you need to, first of all, you need to come up with your products. You need to learn how to sell. You need to learn copywriting. You need to learn cold outreach to basically get those clients. You need to get them on a call. You need to learn how to sell on the call. Then the proposals, the contract, how to deliver the stuff. Then how to collect the money, because it's hard to collect the money. And how do you upsell those people to something else? So many things that you have to learn. You have to build this website. You have to do all this stuff. I'm not saying it's impossible. It is possible, but I would not recommend a beginner to go in there. You want to do this once you're like a seasoned entrepreneur, and a lot of those things that you need for the agency, you already have them because they were built over time, right? If I were a beginner and I had to go do all this stuff, the learning curve is stupid. It is stupid, okay? Me, what I want is something where, dude, the learning curve is, there's none. The burden's not on me. The Oracle does the research. The copywriter writes everything, creates all the graphics and posts it for me. And then it just does this 40 times a day for me. In every market, I'm going to become the affiliate for this piano stuff. And hopefully I sell one of these pianos, man. Man, I'm very happy because I'm glad I actually made this live, because I just found like a gem. But you might be like, oh my God, I didn't know that existed. There's stuff that's even crazier. Like, for example, there are people, let's say, for example, like a yacht. And let's do this example now. Let me bring back my stuff here, my screen. So I'll never know how to write yacht. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong keyboard. Yacht. I think it's like this. Yeah, yacht affiliate programs. Okay, because you might be like, Look at this. There are affiliate programs, 3% commission. Okay, yachting. I don't know what these guys do. Okay, so it could be someone is renting a yacht. There's primary rental, so someone will rent a yacht, and then you're gonna make a commission. So let's open these things here. So this one, 3% on how much people pay. So which means around $3,000. And the boat rental is $3,000. Okay, so you can make per booking like maybe $100 or something. All right, but imagine like you can make $100 right here. So this one is for like rental. So let's see but it says the average, right? So now let's see. I mean, I don't know, like maybe one of these days, and guys, please don't don't think that you have like outliers. This is not the norm, okay? But let's say like once a year, someone rents. What's the most expensive one here? Okay, let's say this one. Let's say once a year. It happens once, or even once in your life. Someone rents this stuff. It's 67 grand. 67 grand, and you make 3% of this. Right? You just need one person. You're good. You know what I mean? So this one, what do these guys do? Charter. Okay, so how much do they pay? The affiliate will earn 20% based on that rate. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of text here. I need to read this stuff. But I hope you guys understand what I mean here. Okay, because so far you were like, man, there's so many components that I need to create my product. Then I need to make this complicated funnel, and then I need to get my Facebook, and then I need to get blah blah blah, etc. No, you don't need any of that stuff. You do not. Okay, you can see like here, like right there. These are businesses. I can start them like today. I basically asked my Oracle, okay, what about yachts? What do people want to know? Okay, boom. And then I launch one. I create a board. Yachts, done. Okay, I will do the same thing for the pianos. I'm going to be like, hey, pianos. I'm going to pretend like I like the piano. I don't know the first thing about pianos. But then I want to have a board that does this. And then the Oracle is going to do the whole thing. You know what I mean? So, so this is why I like personally the business I'm in. Okay, and again, please, guys, don't go out and say to people, "Oh, Martin said that all these other businesses are a joke and they don't work and stuff." It's not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, for me, for the lifestyle that I want, because at the end of the day, what do you build a business for? You don't build a business just to have a business, right? I build a business so I'll have a great life. And for me to have a great life, how can I earn money without having to do all this mumbo jumbo and stuff that takes so much time and energy and restricts me to one particular area where I could do like literally anything now because of the system that I have? How do I do it fast without the learning curve and the hassle? And this is why I created the system. And the system is here. Like the price, guys, the price of what you of the program and what you get is completely ridiculous. Now the price is going to go up at what time is it now? 20 minutes. 20 minutes, price goes up by another $50. Maybe I'm going to put it like, maybe I'm going to put it up by $100 because because now that I found this piano thingy, like the value of this stuff is ridiculous. Okay. And so that's how the system came to be. I told you, I was, again, for those of you guys who joined later, is I studied bloggers. And I was like, how do these people make so much money? I do not understand. And then I realized something is that all these bloggers were on Pinterest. And I was like, what the hell is Pinterest? I don't understand. Like, why are people on Pinterest? It doesn't make any sense to me, right? Until I started looking at Pinterest and studied Pinterest. And here's what I found. What I found is Pinterest is not a social media network. It is not. It's a search engine, meaning that a social media. Let me give you an example. So I have my phone here. So this is my phone. I'm scrolling on Instagram. Okay, I'm like this, scrolling on Instagram, and I'm there. I personally love Baby Hippos. I don't know if you guys know Mudeng. It's a baby hippo. She's the best. I like baby hippos. I like baby cats. No, not cats. I don't like cats. I like dogs, like puppies and stuff. That's what I do. And then all of a sudden, there's this ad that comes up for like get response. Okay. Well, I wasn't there to get response. So the chances of me actually clicking on them are way lower. On Pinterest, it's a search engine. Someone typed email marketing software. What do you think they are trying to do? They're trying to find one. If they find the one they want, they buy now. It's the big difference. So LinkedIn, same thing. Are you on LinkedIn to go buy some product or something? No, you're there maybe because you want to network or you want to check some news, because for whatever reason, it's very fascinating, is people think that because it was posted on LinkedIn, it's more true than if it was posted on Instagram, right? Anyway, but you're not there to buy something, okay? Again, on Pinterest, people don't just go on Pinterest and scroll like, the scroll of death or something. They type something, right? So if someone types piano, my friends, they're looking for a piano, or they're looking for, oh, let me see the design of this piano, blah, blah. If they see one, they click on it, they go buy, all right? And all these, so let me bring this back up. So what you need to know is how do you rank? So how to make it rank. So you create something that looks really nice. And you can see there's a big button there that says visit site. Visit site. They click, they will go directly to this article. Now, this article is going to demonstrate how much you know about whatever product it is that they're like, for pianos, you have to be careful. You have to select the right piano. Look at the chord number 17, because this is the one that usually breaks the first. I'm just pulling stuff out of a hat. I don't know anything about pianos, right? But there is a guy that will tell them stuff about pianos that they're like, oh man, this is really interesting. I didn't know that stuff. These guys, they know their stuff. And I'm like, oh, by the way, now that you see that I'm so knowledgeable in pianos, what I've done is I've tested all the piano shops and everything, and this one is the absolute best. I've been in the business for 20 years. Now go to these guys. Now they click, they will go to our friends here, which is West Music thingy, and then they buy a $200,000 piano, and then guess what? We just made some good money. All right, so. So this is kind of like, if you want to if I had to summarize how that works. But the one thing is, I just understood the power of Pinterest, okay, which most people do not understand. Everybody is fighting on Instagram. Like, for example, and it's not even like I'm telling you stuff that comes out of a hat. Open your Instagram. And please tell me, don't tell me, but just tell yourself, what is the current engagement or anything that you have on your Instagram when you're posting? Nothing happens. Nobody sees your stuff. Nobody, right? And let alone, can they click on something? They can't even click on something because Instagram doesn't want them to leave. Now, imagine you had a network where you post something. It is viewed. Look at these numbers, right? And this is automated, guys. I told you again, I don't know physically how to go and post it myself, right? Because I've been automating this for the longest time. I don't know where stuff is. But look at these numbers, okay? And you can basically do it as a complete beginner. Like if you have my system, you can do it as a complete beginner, all right? Now, here's the link. So now the price goes up in 15 minutes. At the end, I will stop after an hour. In 15 minutes, the price will go up. Initially, it was going to be like $50, but I don't know. Maybe I'm going to go straight to the $100. I don't know. I will see. But the price will go up, and I'm not kidding. If you saw the live yesterday and you saw the price that was yesterday, you will notice that the price has gone up. Okay, because of the value of this stuff. Okay, so I put the system in the hands of beginners because. There's one thing, people, and this is something funny with the internet. The internet is very funny. And this is also something that, you have to be prepared for this, and this system will protect you against this stuff. Okay, you have to understand on the internet, everybody behind the keyboard. When you're behind a car, everybody becomes super nervous. Ah, you bastard, etc. Okay? On the internet, behind your keyboard, everybody is super brave. And they're just trolling and stuff. People are just there to bash and to be mean, right? So now you go, you post something on Instagram or on YouTube, like what I'm doing now. There's going to be some people, some idiots are going to be like, yeah, but why you do this? Why you here if you blah, blah, blah. You know, you have to be prepared for this stuff, you know, and it can literally ruin your day if you're not prepared for it. The amount of hate that there is on the internet, it's stupid. There are people, they have nothing better to do than just go and hate, okay? Here, there's no hatred. I've never seen hatred. People were looking for something, they find something that looks interesting, they go read the article, they buy. There is nobody's like ruining your day with like stupid comments and stuff, okay? You do not have to show your face. Nobody knows. So, well, so this account here is my branded account. So people see my face just on that profile picture, but they don't need to see my face. I don't need to do lives and stuff like I'm doing here. Robot does everything. But I have many accounts. You know, as you can imagine, it's not like I only have one, right? I have many accounts. And on these accounts, people don't know who I am. Do they care? No. They're looking for a product. If I can basically send them to the right product with the right information, they're gold. They don't care, you know? So that's why it's the best system. And so what I showed you there, when I told you this system makes me a ton of money passively, do you understand now how it works? Right? So what I showed you there, and let me show you guys again for, you know, if you joined recently. So my system is basically going to create so it's going to start by creating an article, right? It's going to create this article for me. It's going to write the whole article for me. And this is the length of the article. In the article, it's going to link it to a product, which can be my product or can be an affiliate product, okay? So it's going to do all the work for me, okay? Once this article is done, it will then create the pin that basically will naturally lead people over to that article, okay? And then it's going to post it for me. And it's doing this 40 times a day. So imagine with compounding, guys. Imagine with compounding. At the end of the month, this is 1,200 posts that are on your Pinterest. And one other thing that I don't know how I forgot to tell you this. Now, the big advantage of Pinterest is it's a search engine, meaning that if in 2 years somebody is looking for a piano, you will still come up. It's not like Instagram, you post something, you know, these stories and stuff. 24 hours later, even like a few hours later, people have forgotten about it. So you're in this hamster wheel. You have to produce content that becomes irrelevant 24 hours later. This is a search engine. I am getting sales and commissions from stuff that I posted 5 years ago. Because when people look for stuff, I come up. This is a timeless. So imagine I am stacking up 1,200, 1,200, 1,200 every month, every single month, guys. At the end of the year, this is something like, okay, my math is terrible. I'm ashamed, but it will be something like, what is it, like 13,000, 13.4 thousand posts at the end of the year that I have that are now ranking. And then I just add on top of it every year. So when people look for stuff, they're going to find my stuff. And the more the system creates content, the more I stack up, right? It's like Google. You know, if you go on Google and you type something, you type, you know, how to boil an egg, there's stuff that's going to come up that was created like 10 years ago. You cannot do this on Instagram. Go on Instagram and try to do it. Even LinkedIn, you create something on LinkedIn, you know, open your LinkedIn now and check. Do you see something that was posted like 6 months ago? No, they just show you the stuff that was posted there. So you create this amazing piece of content. And then guess what? Tomorrow, gone. You have to start from scratch. Every day you have to grind. I do not have to grind with the system. You do not have to grind with the system. So I suggest you go get the system. I'm going to increase the price in 9 minutes. So as soon as I close this, I'm going to increase the price. And I think the price is going to go straight up. I think I'm going to increase by like $100. And then it's going to stay like this until Maybe tomorrow another $100 or something. So I'm sorry. It's like you might be like, oh man, you bastard, this is pressure sell. Yeah, it is, because it will end on Sunday. After Sunday, my friends, if you missed it, then it's on you. It's not on me. Tough. Sucks to be you. Okay. Me, I'm good. I have my system. I just showed you how it works. I showed you the numbers, right? Let me show you the numbers. This stuff is working for me. All right. So you have a unique chance here to basically, for a fraction of the time and the money that I paid, to get the same kind of system. And yeah, because it's my birthday week, it's my pumpkin's birthday as well. In what date is it today? In like 12 days. Yeah, 12 days. All right. So that's why I'm making this offer. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. So guys, in this live, I basically showed you. So this is I'm going to start that piano business, man. I am going to start the damn piano business. But especially if you're a beginner, if you're watching this, okay, this is, for like, in my humble opinion, this is the easiest thing that currently that I can think of that you could do as a beginner, to have like a system that basically does everything for you. Okay, because it covers all of the bases. And we're not relying on luck or on some stupid market research or something. No, or something that, I think people will like this. No, we're relying on actual data of what people want. And this is why it's so efficient. Okay. I guess, guys, that will be pretty much for me. So that leaves you another, there's another 7 minutes for anybody who's watching this and who wants to get it. The link is here. In 7 minutes exactly, price is going to go up. So it's in your hands. That's it for me. I mean, thank you guys, for all of you guys who've been here. The whole thing. There's a million things that you could be doing, and you're here watching me. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much, and go get it, because the price is going to go up in 7 minutes. Okay, that is pretty much it for me, guys. You guys have a really, really nice day. Bye.